How does Mac Jones and the Patriots offense hang with Tom Brady and the Buccaneers? That's the question for offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick heading into this game. I'm Evan Lazar for CLNS Media, coming to you from Gillette Stadium, where we are just days away from the showdown. The return of the king, Tom Brady, coming back to Gillette Stadium and playing his former team, the Patriots, on Sunday Night Football. Now, in a weird way, I'm actually more afraid of what's going to happen when the Patriots have the ball in this game versus when the Bucs have it. We know what to expect from Brady. He's going to be ready to go. He's going to be great. He's going to put up points and yards, and he's going to do his thing. But does Mac Jones and the Patriots offense have enough firepower, and are they executing at a high enough level to hang with the Bucs and Tom Brady and score enough points to make this a competitive game? And let's also look for a second at that Tampa Bay pass rush, which is one of the best in the NFL and one of the most blitz-heavy schemes run by Todd Bowles in the entire league. They are number one in blitz rate right now. They have a bunch of great pass rushers up on that front. Shaq Barrett leading the way with Ndamukong Suh and Vita Vea and rookie Joe Tyrone. The Patriots might dodge a bullet with Jason Pierre-Paul, being out of this game on Sunday with a shoulder injury, but that is still a very formidable Tampa Bay front. And the good news is, though, for the Patriots, is that their secondary is weak. So if you can neutralize that pass rush and attack their corners on the outside, and in the safeties in the middle of the field, besides Antoine Winfield Jr., have had some issues in that Bucs secondary. They're banked up a little bit. They just signed Richard Sherman off the street to add some veteran presence to that secondary that has really struggled in the early going of the season. But how do the Patriots and Mac Jones neutralize that pass rush? Well, let's look at what the Los Angeles Rams and Matthew Stafford did last week against this Bucs D to hang 34 points on them in a 34-24 win over Tom Brady. Empty formations, get the ball out quickly. Matthew Stafford, 12 of 16, over 8 yards per attempt, and a passer rating of 140 out of empty sets. He got rid of the football out of those 16 throws in 2.56 seconds, a quick release, an empty spread formation, and all you saw all game for that Bucs pass rush, they just didn't have time to get home. The field was spread out. Stafford saw where the blitzes were coming from. When they were only rushing 4, he got the ball out quickly and didn't stand there in the pocket and take those shots and get that pressure to affect him. He just got rid of the ball as quickly as he possibly could. And if we look at the stats for Mac Jones in the first 3 games of the season, a noticeable difference when Mac Jones gets the football out quickly versus when he holds the football in the pocket. And that obviously passes the eye test as well. The quick passing game is absolutely vital for the Patriots really all season long, but especially in this matchup against Tampa Bay with that pass rush and the secondary being the weakness of this Bucs defense. Get the ball out quickly, spread the field, attack matchups, and don't let the pass rush of Tampa Bay take over this game. It sounds simple. It really is the way the Patriots should be playing all year long, but they haven't been able to execute it enough at a high level through the first 3 games of the season. Furthermore, one last point, if you're offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels and you have something special up your sleeve that you haven't unveiled just yet, not only does it make sense because Tom Brady is returning to town and you're on Sunday Night Football and you want to make a statement, you also don't want to fall to 1-3. That's basically a hole that you're not going to dig yourself out of statistically in the history of the NFL. In this playoff format, 1-3, that's a death sentence. So if the Patriots want to avoid 1-3, whether it's an RPO package, it's a different personnel grouping, maybe a 0-2 personnel with Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry joining the 3 wide receivers on the field together with no running back in the game, whatever the case may be, whatever the wrinkle might be, if Josh McDaniels has something special up his sleeve that he hasn't brought out yet for the Patriots, this is the week. Not just because it's Tom Brady, because you also can't fall to 1-3. So get the ball out of Mac Jones's hands quickly. Let's unveil some new things on the offense side of the football. A big week for Josh McDaniels. He needs his A+ game plan against this Buccaneers team because we know Tom Brady is going to bring it on the other side of the football. We will have you completely covered down here at Gillette Stadium for Patriots Bucs on Sunday night on Patriots Press Pass and CLNSmedia.com. I'm Evan Lazar for CLNS Media. See you Sunday night, everybody. CLNS Media's Patriots coverage is brought to you by the Legends brand. High-performance apparel with style and comfort that you will want to wear all day long. Use the promo code PATS20 for 20% off your first order. That is legends.com.